Boom, hey, what's happening, my friend? It's Cameron Malcolmson here. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the game plan for building your internet business. And it's going to be a little bit different than what a lot of people are talking about right now online. It's very, very unique, and it's not for everybody. So let's jump into it. So what I'm going to share with you, it's not for people who are small thinkers, it's for a big thinker. So if you think yourself of being a big thinker, then you're going to want to watch this video to the end. And what we're going to talk about is building an internet business. Okay. So when everybody gets started online, what they think about building an internet business is they think very, very linear about it. And this is what I done, and this is what many people do when they get started online, is they can see the surface level stuff, and that's building a website. And they think that if they just run ads to the website, they'll be able to make all this money. But if that was the case, everybody would be succeeding. But it's not the case, my friend. There's a few other steps that I want to share with you in this video. So when everybody's thinking linear about building an internet business, what we want to do is we want to take a look at what everybody's doing, and then if everybody's going left, we want to be smart marketer. And what I'm going to show you is how to go right and go the right way. Okay, my friend. So when I got started, I sent traffic to a product sales page or store. So it was kind of like this here. If you could imagine, if I just went and planted my store in the middle of a speeding highway, and I just had all these cars flying down the speeding highway coming to my store, there's going to be things going wrong here. Okay, my friend. And if you could imagine what would go wrong, okay, you probably end up going backwards. You destroy your store. You'd probably have to rebuild it all over again. And there was something missing with this strategy, with this model. And this is what loads of people online, they're getting taught to do. This is what I got taught to do. I got taught to build a Shopify store and just run ads to the Shopify store and make money. But there's something missing, my friend. And I've seen this countless times before as well, is that people are teaching you to build a single page website and have your affiliate link on it, and you just send traffic to this page, and then people click their affiliate link and buy something. But this is a wrong model. There's something massively missing. There's a few things missing that I'm going to share with you in this game plan video, my friend. Okay. So after I failed with that model for a while, I moved on to funnels. So I just focused on a funnel, and that's kind of like having a little dinky little boat in the sea of the internet, and you have to go out there fishing all day and catching fish to bring to your funnel. And this is what I started to do next. And this is what a website funnel kind of looks like. So you've got the top of the funnel where loads of people are coming in, and then very few people come out the end and where you make money. And this is a strategy that you want to implement, okay? And this is what it kind of looks like. So when everybody was sending traffic straight to the sales page, what we want to do is we want to put this little page in the middle, in between the two, and we can send people here. And this is called a landing page. And this is where you can give away something for free in exchange of an email address. Now, if you're a really good marketer, you'll get upwards of 30% conversion rate. So say 100 people from your ad comes to this landing page, 30 of them is going to give you your email address, so you can send them emails continuing on for the length that they're a subscriber. And this is a really cool strategy, and what you want to have in place before you start running any ads. Okay, my friend. Now, this is called Easy Street. I wouldn't say it's really easy, but it is. It's fairly easy, and nearly every marketer who gets started online has this type of setup, which is where they run traffic to a landing page, which is smart. Then they build an email list, which is smart, so that they can send emails on and on and on. Now, because this is so simple and so easy to do, there's massive amounts of people who are doing it. And because massive amounts of people are doing it, it's created average land. So when this used to be very effective, it's not as effective anymore unless you're very, very good at marketing and you're not in average land. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to have this sort of setup, but this is very easy. You're in average land. It's like you're in your little fishing boat and you're saying about the internet, and I have to go and fish all the time to continually bring people into your funnel to make money. And then if you stop running ads, then you stop making money. Now, what I'm going to show you is how you can raise above all your competition and dominate. Okay, so how can we win, and how can we build a long-term business? Okay, how can we build a business that dominates no matter what we're selling? So it doesn't matter what you're selling, whether it's your product, passion, idea, anything like that. There doesn't matter what type of product you want to sell, or if it's a service. Okay, how can we build a business that dominates? Now, I went ahead and I went and took a look at all the big giants out there in the industry. I took a look at Uber, I took a look at Amazon, I took a look at Airbnb, just to name a few. And this was what I discovered. I discovered that Bitcoin was the world's largest bank, and it had no actual cash. Okay, this is interesting. I discovered that Uber was the world's largest taxi company and it owned no vehicles, right? Then I found out that Instagram and Facebook were the world's most popular media owners. They create no content. All right. Then I found out that Alibaba Group was the world's most valuable retailer and it had no inventory. Right? Then I found out that Airbnb was the world's largest accommodation provider and it owns no real estate. So there's something interesting happening here, right? So what I noticed shocked me, and I noticed that they were all trusted brands. Now remember that word, trusted brand, because this is the key part, right? Then I also noticed that they were agile, meaning that they could run fairly lean, so they didn't have massive overheads, and they could pivot. So kind of like Uber Eats pivoted, Amazon pivots, it can sell different products. Do you think that if Apple decided to come out with an Apple car, people would just buy it up? Of course they would. Now, this is a key part. Okay, so what if we done this too? What if we modeled these billion-dollar brands? And with only 1% success, if we only achieved 1.1% success, remembering that these are billion-dollar companies, that's massive, my friend. Okay, so we can model them with what I'm going to show you, my friend. And we can model them by being the go-to brand for a particular result that people are looking for. So say if you want to be the go-to brand for fishing, you want to be the go-to brand for cooking, a certain type of cooking, you want to be the go-to brand for bowling, for something like this here, whatever your product, passion, idea, service is, you could be the go-to brand for that there particular result. Okay, and what I like to call this is the billion-dollar model. And the billion-dollar model, it builds you, it builds your business, and it builds your brand. Okay, my friend, and this is what it's called, the billion-dollar model. Nobody is talking about this right now, and it's crazy because it just makes sense. Okay, now what we want to do is model the big brands. Okay, and this could seem hard, and you could be like, well, how do we model them? And that's a great question. How do we model them? And this is what I'm going to show you. Well, I like to keep it simple, okay, my friend? And what I'm going to show you here is going to be simple. And I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, and I'm going to say it's simple. Now, imagine how proud you would be if you were able to build your own brand around your product, passion, idea, or service. Now, this is what I'm going to show you here, my friend. So this is how we do it, okay? All we do is advertise and market our brand and your brand, okay? And that's it. Simple as, okay? Now, if you take a look at this picture here, you can see that Uber, they do their advertising and they advertise Uber, okay? They don't advertise a taxi. They advertise Uber, their brand. It's the same as Amazon. Amazon advertise their brand and they don't advertise a particular product, okay? But they more so advertise their brand and they build their well-known, trusted brand. Then they can recommend different products and services, like the Alexa. When they brought out Alexa, it was a huge success. Things like this here. Same as Airbnb. Airbnb don't directly advertise a particular room. No, my friend. Airbnb market and advertise their brand. And this could be your brand here. For an example, this is me, and I advertise and market my brand and for the particular result that people are looking for internet business. So people come to my brand for an internet business, and you want to be the go-to brand for your particular audience or niche. Okay, my friend. Now, this is the key part, is we build a brand, okay? And we build a brand indirectly from direct response marketing. Now, you want to remember that word, direct response marketing. Now, that's kind of like the little landing page I showed you there. And we want to call this here our lead capture mechanism. It's very little bit complex, but the difference between direct response marketing and then brand marketing, brand awareness marketing, I'll explain to you here now. So direct response marketing is more for smaller business models who are just getting started, who need to get a quicker and faster return on their ad spend. Where brand awareness marketing is kind of like, I go and sponsor a football team, and they put my logo on their football shirt, and they run about all over TV, and people see it. This is brand awareness, but you can't really measure that type of marketing, and it's very, very expensive to do. With direct response marketing, you can run an ad today and you can generate results immediately. So this is the difference between direct response and brand awareness. We want to build a brand indirectly through direct response marketing. Now, don't worry, we're going to walk you through all this here. Don't worry about if this is a little bit over your head, but it's seriously really simple, my friend. It's seriously really simple. Now, the business is your brand. So this is a key part. Okay, so you got to build your brand, and it's the marketing engine that works for you. Okay. Now we build an engine around any idea, product, passion, or service. So, like I said, if you're into fishing, if you're into cooking, if you're into clothes, if you're into makeup, you could build a brand around that, their idea, and you can build the engine, and this is the marketing engine. Okay. Same as Amazon, Uber, all these big brands. Now, what we use to build these brands through direct response marketing is we use websites and data, okay? And we use tools like an autoresponder for sending emails, tracking for being able to track or an optimizer business, and then page builders for being able to build the website pages, websites, and funnels, okay? So this is all only tools we use. Now, the most important thing is it's in your world, and you can control it, and you can create the rules and what goes on in your world. So you can decide, who's coming, what products you want to put on there. You can decide what you want to do on your world and things like this here. So it's your world, you're in control of it. You're there, you're unstoppable, unshakable, and you're not dependent on any one thing for your success. You're not dependent on Facebook. You're not dependent on YouTube for your success. You're there doing your thing, unstoppable, unshakable. Okay, my friend? And what you want to do is you want to bring people there with direct response marketing. Okay, so you want to do your landing page and you bring people to your world. Okay, my friend, and this is the strategy. And you want to connect people with products and services that help them to get the result that your brand promises, okay? And this can be delivered through other people's products, right? Which is really, really cool. Now, over 80% of businesses, and this includes all the big name brands out there, have some sort of an affiliate program. So if you've recently bought something that you're really interested in, say if you're interested in certain type of makeup, you can go and see do they have an affiliate program, and if they do, you can recommend their products and services in your brand, which is really, really cool. Now, this is the game plan, my friend. And if this sounds like something that interests you, the $1 billion model, I highly encourage you to click the button below. I want to take you to the next step where I've got something super cool to show you on the next page. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye-bye.